Hello, everybody. My name's Sam Abbott. I work with Bean Group as a real estate professional in southern New Hampshire, in the Souhegan Valley, as well as the Monadnock region. Right, and so we're looking at things to consider when you're looking to hire a real estate agent, real estate professional, wherever you are. Questions that you can ask them that'll help paint the picture of whether or not they're actually a good fit for what it is that you're looking to accomplish. Right, whether that's buying or selling or investing or something else. Okay, and so building off of the last one, and thinking about how many years have you been in the business, how many years have you been licensed, what have you, we learned that it's not necessarily the best representation of how much experience that they actually have, right? And so what might be a better question to ask them, even though that one seems to be commonly recommended, is to ask them, how many homes did you sell last year, right? How many, and again, thinking about buying or selling, how many sellers did you represent last year, or houses did you successfully close in terms of representing sellers, and how many buyers did you successfully help buy last year, right? That'll build on a previous question of, do you work primarily with buyers or sellers, right? But learning about their previous years production, right, will inform whether or not they're very active, right, and also will tell you, kind of where they are with the current marketplace. Another question would be, how many homes have you sold year to date, right? So at this point in the year, or it's probably a better question for a different video, but how many buyers are you representing right now? How many sellers are you representing right now? That's another thing too, is thinking about that, which I should again probably save for a different video, but it's a lot of it's public, but not all of it. Like I have 3 listings right now under agreement that aren't on the market, right? I have a lot of homes that are kind of getting sold. We're listing them off market and selling them before they go to market, right? So you look on my Zillow account, you'll see a few listings there, but you won't see everything that I currently have under agreement, right? So again, things to think about asking them, like, hey, how many homes were you able to sell last year, right? And then maybe even like, what about the year before, and that will help to paint a picture about where they are currently, So hopefully that's helpful. I feel like, I should answer this too. I'm not trying to be evasive. Last year is 22 and a half homes that I represented and sold, right? So pretty reasonable, pretty good year. I was happy with it. This year, this is interesting and, humbling to some degree. This year, we're in May, middle of May, May 16th when I'm recording this. I've effectively closed 1 home sale this year. Only 1. It's a bit of a different year. But on the other hand, I have 11 transaction sides under contract right now that are all scheduled to close in the next, weeks and even months, right? So I'll actually be, by July, I'll be at the same production that I did last year. By July, I will have closed that much, even though at this point in the year, I've only sold 1 house in January, right? So a lot of my sellers wanted to wait and list, April, May, etc. And it's, a lot of these got pushed out too. We get them under contract, they wouldn't close for 2 months. So in any case, it is what it is. But that's where I'm at with my year, in case you're wondering. But again, that's a consideration: is how many homes did you sell last year? Where are you in the current year? And then like, what's your mix? How many people did you represent on the buyer side versus the seller side, right? So hopefully that's helpful. Thanks.